Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. I'm your host for LT Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering Sistas, currently on BET. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Please like this video. I think this is episode 16 of season 8. But like this video. Also, you can subscribe to this channel and leave your comments below. Now let's get into it. Okay, so we start off with Agent Watt being the total a-hole that he is, coming in and wanting to put the blame on Fatima because of what Gary was saying. He did not pinpoint her to saying that she was the one that did the actual stick move type move to him, but he's still trying to find some way to nail her. Of course, lawyer Fatima came out and said, no, you can't do that. Legally, you can. Oh, Andy must have taught you. And she said, no. Andy's my girl, but I taught myself. So anyways, to kind of smooth out the situation, Zach let Agent Watts know that they've been doing their own investigation. And he went over to the wall of suspects and all that good stuff and said that they need to come up with a name of whomever's on this board, or he's going to be coming back after them. Just to get them out of the way, because they didn't have much story. After Agent Watt left, then Fatima was like, why did you tell him all this? He said, look, I had to protect Michael and you. So he was saying some wild stuff and I had to do it, blah, 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 blah. Andy messages Fatima and asks her to come. And of course she goes. She's going to be going along with the sister circle. That's that on that. Karen. Mama, I was about to call her Sherry Belafonte. What is her name on here? I'm calling her Mama Sherry. Karen's mama. She has her suitcase and all of that. She said that she got extra clothes so that she could stay near Karen. Karen is wondering what's going on at the shop, and Mama Sherry said that she will go and see what's up. At the same time, Andy has called her and said that she needs her. And of course, Miss Sherry is like, But Karen said, no, that's my friend, and I'm going to go see about her. Because she really wants Karen to rest, which is understandable. Danny and Tony, they have to meet with one of the executive managers. There's been a complaint filed that that Tony got Danny into the program out of favoritism. Both of them denied it, and they said, hey, we have to do an investigation about that. I don't know how the relationship is going to stand at this point, but we shall see. But we obviously know who did it. It was that white guy over there. I don't know what. They done put, at Sabrina's bank, we got that one girl, and now we got this other white guy. Like these white guys, these white people, and shout out to all the white people that may watch, have an issue of black people in any position, and that is so crazy. You're not the only one that's worthy or competent enough or skillful enough. And I think that's crazy that you want to find a way to look down. However, some things can look suspect. Especially in the Tony and Danny situation. I can see that. And because they can't even keep their emotions together while at work, it can look quite unprofessional, and it can look like favoritism. I can't just fight up against that, but I do feel like these white people are just trying to humble some black people that actually are in a position or have opportunities that they think that they deserve. We shall see. So I talked about Andy. She didn't really have anything going on except for later in the sister circle, which we'll get into that. Or did I say Danny or Andy? Danny. Besides that, Sabrina. Sabrina goes and meets with Del Monte. Del Monte was the one that was going to be the sperm donor and also was doing the interview on Sabrina. Well, it did. Her article went into the company's monthly booklet thing that they have, and it was a great story. Sabrina thanks her for that, but she's still kind of distracted because she ends up telling Del Monte about Rich not being eligible to give his sperm. He first thought that, oh, did he walk out again when I was there already? Da 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 da. And she said, no, it's not like that. He said, well, if you need someone, she ended up saying what was wrong with Rich. But then he offered, look, my sample is still there. If you need it, do it. So she was getting up. Rich was coming in. And now I can go back a little bit. Jordan and Penelope was at Rich's spot. And he starts talking and spilling his guts about how he feels that he can't do this for Sabrina and all that. And Jordan says, go tell her how you feel and you still want to be with her, da 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 da. So she said, so he went. So he walked in on that conversation and he, I won't say blew up, but basically got mad and then left. He didn't really say too much to her. At the same time, the sister circle, they might as well have one of those Batman lights for the sister circle. She knew that Andy was calling her or whatever. Maurice was coming in and he wanted tea. He was standing right there when Rich came over. But she said, no, I can't do that, and I need you to handle the bank while I'm gone. And he was giddy about that. Penelope and Robin, they meet up together. And they're getting a little bit more personal with each other, and I'm like, oh, I hope, I don't know what's going to go on there, but she's saying a little stuff about her. She's asking a little bit of stuff about Robin and Andy about this whole situation, so I do not know what's going to go on with that. Miss Sherry goes to Karen's shop, and she's looking for Pam. They point the direction of where she's at, and finds out that her and, I think his name was Terry, UPS guy, they was having sex. Of course, Pam lied, said that this is the first time. No, you did that just the other day. I'm disappointed in Pam because you're wanting to be taken serious and you think it's time to get kinky in the business office of where somebody finally is trusting you and trying to take you serious. And I don't think that that's a good thing for you right now. And I don't even understand why this dude, he don't even say nothing anymore. He was building you up business-wise. Why in the world? I mean, he's a guy. Of course, if sex is there, he's going to take it. However, you could have been the bigger person in this whole situation and said, let's go someplace else. But then you were outside with some other girl before, canoodling, not having sex, but at least you were caught up in a romantic way with someone else. And is that all that's happening? Because we can go on to the sister circle. Of course, Andy is there. Marie is there. Karen comes first. Sabrina second. Sabrina gives all accolades to Miss Marie and her group. She's her group is her top 5 girl groups. And the book she's a fan of. And then comes Fatima and Danny, and they're like, what's going on? Danny's not impressed right away, and she's like, ooh. So they start with Karen. She is giving advice to all the ladies. Karen, she gave advice of, look, you can create a space on your own terms and how you want to, what parenting and all of that is. Karen did say that she was having feelings for one of her other baby daddies. of one of her baby daddies. And Fatima said, as we all were, she said, no, I'm not into Zach anymore. It's Aaron. Marie said, does he feel the same way about you? She said that she thinks so by how he cares for her and all that good stuff. So I guess we're going to visit that romance again for real at some point. Sabrina, she said, there's more sperm donors out there. For someone who was wishy-washy in the first place, you have options if you want to take it for yourself. And it's truthful. It's very much truth. I wish even before he made the suggestion, I want to have your babies. I don't know. I don't know where this relationship is going to go for real. It's crazy. Fatima, did she have anything? Oh, she said, as you have put Zach on a pedestal, make sure he's putting you on a pedestal. For so long, women, especially black women, have been giving all out and not receiving a lot in. So make sure you do that. Danny was like, look, I'm just letting you know that I'm not, we can fight if we have to. I like that about Danny. What she said, and look, I can fight too. So they basically said, just so we clear. She said, you have panic attacks, anxiety, and all that. But she said, what I admire about you and what so many do not do in this community is to get help. Continue to get help and go forward. And that was pretty much it. I don't think anything else happened. They appreciated the advice. I have some few words about Andy, because Andy, why did you tell this woman about all their business like that? I don't think that was cool. At least they were able to accept the knowledge or whatever, or the wisdom. But Andy, don't be doing that. So as Miss Marie is leaving out the room, she says, Andy, you have a week to get yourself back into being a lawyer at the agency, or I'm taking my business elsewhere and going to say that you are, I forgot what the words was, but basically weak and all that good stuff, and let people step all over you. Basically, she's pushing Andy to be the boss that she's supposed to be. So do what you got to do to get back up in there. I'm glad that Miss Marie didn't try to finagle things herself to make things right for Andy. No, Andy, you need to fight. Like Nettie told Celie, you need to fight. I don't know how to fight. All I know how to do is to stay alive. Well, stay alive. Fight while staying alive. Come on. So, I love this show. I'm loving how things are going and curating. It's coming together, no matter how people may want to think it's not coming together. So, for the viewers that are hate on, because it's so crazy, just stop it. I missed last week's episode. I do apologize. I'm going to stay more consistent because one of the shows is gone, and I'm just going to review the other shows that I'm doing, Harlem and also Family Business, NOLA. Make sure you tune into that if you have BET+. New episodes are every Thursday, so just tune in. I have a few reviews on my channel that you can watch. But until the next one, please like this video and also subscribe. And until next week, or until the next video, peace.